What's up, Taurus, and welcome to your weekly reading for June 26th through July 2nd. So I'm having a hard time. I did all of the readings and then I had to redo them all because the audio cut out halfway. So I'm not using my mic because it was driving me insane. So anyways, guys, I pulled the cards again. I'm kind of going to skip through some of the aspects going on this week. We do have Mercury going into Cancer. So it's going to be very we're going to have a need for more of like quality over quantity when it comes to the things that we're taking in, like in our mind, like information, the things we're speaking, the things we're thinking, right? We're going to want more of like a comfortable setting when it comes to expressing ourselves and being vulnerable. You guys, I'm sorry, I'm just tripping that I did like all those readings and I have to do them again. Which is funny because your guys' card that you got was Perseverance. Perseverance, and it says, I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. And in your guys' cards that I pulled, there was this energy of like conflicting, first of all, conflicting masculine energies. Now take that as it resonates. It doesn't have to mean that like you're a male. You may just be in your masculine right now because I do see a lot of like overburdened type of energy with this Ten of Wands right here, feeling burnt out, feeling like all the weight is on your shoulders. And then we see it again here with this Ten of Swords, feeling like you're at your like wit's end with something. You know, the Ten of Wands, it came out with this King of Wands, and that's making me feel like, you know, you guys are kind of carrying something on your back when it comes to this King of Wands. Maybe someone's in their fiery like type of energy. I mean, I'm not sure because we have this Knight of Wands in the reverse too with the World card in the reverse. So there's something that is like, that needs either closure or completion of some sort. But let me read this Perseverance for you real quick. And then I'll get into actually, let me get into what this reading is about before I read this Perseverance, because then it'll explain why there's Perseverance. So this was all going to be about Neptune going retrograde in Pisces. Neptune is the planet of illusion, you know, rose-colored glasses, fantasy, right? Ethereal, kind of head in the clouds energy. It's home here in Pisces, but it's going retrograde, so that means those rose-colored glasses are coming off. So we're going to be seeing truths in front of our face now. We're going to be seeing things that need to be revealed to us, especially like things that maybe we were in denial about, things that we didn't want to see, and especially if you're using vices, any vices to escape reality, right? This is the time to wake up to those and confront those things. So I think that with you guys, there's been a lot of perseverance when it comes to a certain situation with somebody. In this case, I'm picking up that it's romantic. It doesn't have to be. I only say that because we have the Knight of Cups in reverse though, and the Ten of Swords. So there was some heartbreak here. We also have the Ace of Cups coming out at the very end, you guys. So I'll explain all of that, but that's what to me makes me feel like it's like kind of a love situation. Let me go ahead and read Perseverance here, because like I said, there's you being like having to have perseverance with like things day in and day out, but then there's also a need for perseverance when it comes to healing the situation and getting closure to the situation. So let me go ahead and read that. It says, as a soul, you are on a mission in this physical dimension. You are the only one who knows the correct path to take. Your intuition, your connection to spirit, is your compass. You have the power to stay the course, and you are stronger and more determined than you might think first, or that you might first think. In order to experience many successes in life, you must mature and realize the strength within yourself and quality of inner courage. Life doesn't just happen. We must make it happen. It is natural for us in the human school to shy away from what we believe to be difficult because we concern ourselves with how others will perceive us. We are afraid of failure, ridicule, or coming up short. That was another thing that I got in the pre-shuffle, you guys, is that there was this energy, and that's what makes me think it's love. I did see the Two of Cups, but there was this energy of like the Moon card in the reverse, so like things coming to surface from the subconscious level, things being revealed to us, fears when it comes to relationships. Some of you guys may be mirroring this energy that you're dealing with because of fear of something, a fear of you being vulnerable with someone, a fear of them seeing like the darker parts of you, something like that. It says, now's the time to make the proper changes and take risks to do things you never thought you could do before. Your soul must learn to become aware of its inner strength. Live the joyfulness your soul yearns for and engage in activities you have always wanted to try but were afraid you'd fail at. Your soul would not yearn for something you couldn't accomplish. You have the strength and fortitude to be capable of greatness. Yes, I love that, Taurus. I love that. So like I said, you guys, there is something that you've been either already having to persevere through, but there's also a need for you to persevere in order to make a change. So these cards that came out, the 10 of Swords, Death card in the reverse, and 10 of Swords, oh my gosh, 3 of Swords in the reverse. Now the Death card in the reverse says that there's a fear of change here, a fear of an ending, maybe, but like the Death card and the World card, both in the reverse, you guys, there's a need for an ending here. There's a need for closure. Now I'm not saying that you need to end the relationship if this is a relationship, but there is a need for an ending to this type of behavior, because we have the Strength card in the reverse with the Knight of Cups in the reverse. Strength card in the reverse talks about low self-esteem, feeling like you're inadequate, right? Which is that energy that I was picking up at the very beginning, feeling inadequate in a relationship. Knight of Cups in the reverse, you guys, that's like player energy, cheater energy, and that's kind of like the Knight of Wands in the reverse as well. It says arrogant, reckless, hyperactive, overly confident, loud, show off. Usually people are overly confident when they feel inadequate about something, right? But I have two people here. Whether that's just confirmation of this energy or these are actual two people, and I was getting that energy of repelling energies because they're the same. We have the Knight of Cups in the reverse with the Knight of Wands in the reverse, both player energies, right? Both flighty energies. Because somebody is feeling inadequate, right? People don't just do things, you know, there's a cause and effect of something, and there's a need for it to end here because we're feeling weighed down. You and this person are both feeling like we can't do this anymore, right? But we see this 3 of Swords in the reverse. You guys, that's an opportunity for forgiveness, to release the pain. And look at that. At the very end, we had this 8 of Swords in the reverse with this Ace of Cups. The 8 of Swords in the reverse, you guys, that talks about releasing yourself from this victim mentality. And we have it with the Ace of Cups. So there's an opportunity to bring love back into the situation, you guys, but we need to get rid of this like shisty energy. This was another card that I had seen too, 7 of Swords. There's a need to get rid of that self-sabotaging, not even self-sabotaging, like needing to sneak out before you get hurt because, yeah, you don't want to get hurting another person before they can hurt you. That needs to stop. Whether you are dealing with someone who is doing that to you, there needs to be an ending here to that behavior. Whether you need to break up with them, end things with them, you know, or not, there needs to be an ending to that behavior. And like I said, there's a possibility for like forgiveness and reunion here, if that's what you want. But it's going to take some perseverance through it all. It will. But that's what's going to be revealed to you guys during this Neptune going retrograde. So I keep seeing the Devil card. It keeps wanting to pop out. So that's why I'm thinking that it's like a lot of mirrored energy, both of you guys in this toxic energy kind of bouncing off of each other. These two cards are popping out to me though, the Magician and the World card. You guys have the ability to manifest, first of all, this ending, this completion, but this wholeness to yourself, right? Wow, I love that. So those are your messages, Taurus. I hope they resonated. I'm sending you guys lots of love as always. Take care.